So, what would you recommend that a brand do to address situations and mitigate any negative impacts when, policy doesn't go as planned?
Yeah. It's a great question, a tough question for
Of course.
experience in it. And luckily we've got the benefit of history to help teach us and guide us. If you'll remember Nike sponsorship years back, I think 2018, Colin Kaepernick, and the resulting controversy of all of that, I think they saw something like a 3% dip in stock, something, $4 billion in lost value, I believe it was at the time. And so there's real business and reputational impact that comes with such crises, if you will. Making the wrong call, engaging in the wrong issue, it can really have a tremendous impact on the business and on your reputation. But months later, Nike was able to rebound. Their stock came back, and they were actually seen as a really admirable company who took a stance on an issue that was important to them. And it was relevant, it aligned, and it was built back to their mission and values. And so they were able to come back from that even stronger. Fast forward, 5 some years later, in the Bud Light controversy with their sponsorship had a very different outcome. And I think you see brands really taking pause and noticing that. And so, what were the differences there, and how could they or other brands think about it more deeply and think about some of those missteps and some of the misaligned engagement. And so, should you find yourself in that position, I think it's always important to monitor, to really understand the media landscape, the social landscape. What was the impact? What was the volume? Are you continuing to see backlash, or with time, will you move through the cycle and you'll be one and done? And, we are all so attention span limited that oftentimes these things can come and go very quickly, but some will stick. And so making sure you're monitoring and analyzing, really having an understanding of the moment and whether you should engage or let it pass. And when you do, more often than not, engaging is going to be the right way to go. Being transparent, acknowledging the mistake, acknowledging the issue, acknowledging the misstep, and communicating about it honestly and sincerely, being genuine, taking responsibility if something didn't go as planned. Don't get cute. Don't try to deflect. I think it's much more appreciated to be transparent about something and to own it than try to pass the blame or get through it in a way that is a little bit less sincere. So, being able to monitor and then react in real time is going to be key for brands who find themselves in that position.